The Topanga Mountains is one of the most beautiful parts of Los Angeles, but what is it like to live here? Well, you're in luck because that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. But if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Mona and I'm a real estate agent here in Los Angeles. On my channel, we talk about all things real estate and lifestyle here in LA. In today's video, we'll be talking about what it's like to live in the Topanga Mountains, including the pros, the cons, the real estate market, and everything else that you need to know. So let's get into it. Now, starting off with the location. Topanga is going to be a small community here in the mountains. You're very close to places like Calabasas and Woodland Hills, which are going to be more suburban. And then you're close to beach cities like Malibu and Santa Monica. By the way, I have separate videos on all these areas plus more. So if you want to check them out, I'm going to link the playlist in the description below. One thing that I love about LA, Topanga included, is that each neighborhood, each city, completely different. Like each neighborhood and city, it's so unique. They each have their own, amenities, lifestyle, demographic, ambiance, vibe, real estate market. Each area is so incredible on its own. Like when we say LA is diverse, we're not just talking about the ethnicities of the people who live here. We're talking about how each part of LA is completely different. For example, let's say we compared Calabasas and Topanga, completely different. They're right next to each other. Calabasas and Malibu, 30 minutes away from each other. Completely different. And that's why I have this whole series in the first place. But back to the amazing community of Topanga. People who actually live here, they're gonna have more of that like tight-knit community feel, just because the people who are living here doesn't have the biggest population compared to places like Woodland Hills, where so many people live in that neighborhood and most people don't know each other. I mean, you may not even know your neighbor who's right next door to you. But the Topanga Mountains has a really nice, feel to it. You're definitely gonna see and feel more of this like artsy, creative, bohemian, a little bit hippie feel to it, which we absolutely love. You can go hiking here in the Topanga Mountains. If you're living here, you're less than 30 minutes away from the Topanga Beach in Malibu. Malibu is like a very big city. You have over 20 miles of scenic beauty on the PCH, and you have so many different beaches in Malibu. So like the Topanga Beach would probably be the closest beach to you if you're living in the Topanga Mountains. You can get to Santa Monica in about 30 minutes, go to Elefante for a nice sunset dinner or brunch. But you can also do brunch here in the Topanga Mountains, especially after you go hiking and work up a sweat. I haven't been hiking in so long. I am a Stairmaster, Pilates, mat workout type of girly. Will not be outside. Thank you so much. Do not need a farmer's tan again. But you have some really great restaurants here in the Topanga Mountains. First up, we have Cafe on 27. It's been so long since I've been here. I think the last time I was here, I was eating gluten, which is like years. But the ambiance of this place is so beautiful. You're really going for the view. You're really going for the atmosphere, although the food is pretty good too. I need to go soon. Right now it's temporarily closed because of construction. I'm not sure if it's just the restaurant itself or if it's because of the Palisades fire, because the Palisades fire, it affected like some parts of Topanga and Malibu, literally moon shadows in Malibu burned down, rest in peace. So I'm not sure if the Palisades fire is the reason why Cafe on 27 is closed right now, but it is closed. Some other restaurants are gonna be still open, at least based on my research, like Topanga Cafe Living. I really love this spot. It's such a cute cafe, very Instagrammable. So if you're looking to take some really cute photos, great place to do that. I also love that's like a little shop. They sell like coffee mugs, they sell chocolates, they sell so many yummy things. Yeah, they sell food, so that was correct. And last time I went, I got their tacos, which were really good, you guys. I haven't had tacos in a while. Really need to go. And then you have this restaurant called the Inn of the Seventh Ray. Haven't been here, but this place looks absolutely incredible. As I was researching to do this video, I looked at the menu and I was drooling. Like scallops, gluten-free bread, risotto. Need to do a dinner here. Such a great date spot recommendation. I can't speak English, you guys. But such a great spot to go to, friends with birthday, date night. Absolutely love it. And then apparently every year they have a festival on Memorial Day weekend, which was a few days ago. So perfect timing that I'm telling you about the annual festival that we just had like a week ago. Planned for next year, you guys. It is called Topanga Days, and it looks really cool. Looks like such a fun community festival, so had to mention that in there. Now, let's talk about the real estate market here in the Topanga Mountains. So starting off with the least expensive home, you're gonna have this 2-bedroom home that's located in a gated community. Now, because it's in a gated community, it is gonna have an HOA of over $600 a month. That does include amenities like a walking trail, pool, gym, clubhouse, and more. But if you're looking for something that doesn't have an HOA, I got you covered. You are gonna have this home that I think is a great fixer-upper opportunity. It has great bones. What do I mean by great bones? I mean, it looks like it has great bones. When you see a home that it looks like the structure is nice, the owner took care of it, but they just didn't really remodel it. Me personally, just knowing what I know as a realtor, seeing the remodels in the brand new homes that some of these developers do. Again, everyone's different. You know, some people are cheap, some people are not. But I have seen some just really terrible, ugly homes. And I'm talking about like $1 million to $20 million homes where the work, in my opinion, is not that great. Also, me being super type A in particular and high maintenance and picky, I need to customize my own home. Like, you know that saying, if you want something done right, do it yourself. If you're a perfectionist, this may be the way for you. Because if you're looking at homes that are like already turnkey, you may not like everything about it. There may be a few things that you don't like. So me personally, if I was gonna buy something, I would like to buy something that I felt the structure was good, it looks like it's been taken care of, and then just remodel it myself. But the most expensive home on the market right now, speaking of remodel, you have this beautiful Topanga estate that looks like it's been completely remodeled, listed for just under $6 million. The square footage for some reason is not listed, but we have 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. The home sits on over 2 acres of land for the lot size, with a beautiful backyard that includes your pool, fruit trees, and a guest home. Now, last year, homes on average in the Topanga Mountains sold for over $2 million. And if you're wondering, what would $2 million get you? I'm gonna show you. You have this beautiful home that's also been remodeled that's listed for about $2 million. And one thing that I love about the finishes is that you have a lot of white finishes, windows and white. I honestly think these are very small, subtle finishes that you can have in a home. And regardless of how much it's listed for, it's just going to look absolutely stunning. It can be a $1 million home. It can be a $10 million home. The windows, the white, being clean, decluttering, nice landscaping, nice backyard. Not that you can't sell your home without these things, but if you're thinking about finishes that are really attractive and very like general that anyone can appreciate, these are definitely on my list that I've noticed. Okay, now that we talked about all the fun stuff, let's talk about the downsides that come from living in the Topanga Mountains. I have 3 for you. Number 1 is going to be wildfire risk. Because you are in the mountains, there is a lot of brush. There is going to be risk for wildfire. Now, this is something that is going to be a risk just like throughout Southern California. No matter where you live, there's always going to be some kind of natural hazard, whether it's earthquakes, wildfires, tornadoes. Like there's always going to be something depending on where you're living, which is why it's super important to stay prepared. Part of Malibu was affected during the wildfires. The Palisades, pretty much that entire neighborhood was affected. Although there are some homes still standing, we're not going to be talking about Palisades probably for the rest of the year, just out of respect. So wildfire is going to be a concern here in the Topanga Mountains. That brings me to con number 2, and that is going to be home insurance. The home insurance in the Topanga Mountains is going to be higher because you are living in the mountains. So home insurance is going to be higher for the higher risk. So that's something that you definitely want to keep in mind. That's why it's so important to get pre-approved and to understand the costs that come from buying a home before you actually buy a home, because that home insurance may be the reason why you're not able to afford a home. Maybe you can afford the monthly payment otherwise, and then you get that quote from the insurance company, and now you can't afford to buy that home because the home insurance is too high. Happens more than you think. Then con number 3 is going to be lack of basic amenities. I don't think I've seen a bank in the Topanga Mountains. It's just really not like the vibe. You really don't have any franchises like grocery stores, Whole Foods, Ralph's, Wells Fargo, Chase. Now, luckily, you're not too far away from Woodland Hills. If you're living in Topanga Mountains, you're probably going to go to Woodland Hills for your amenities. Like if you need to go to Kaiser, which you're going to have here in Woodland Hills, you want to go to the Topanga Mall for your shopping, or just go to grocery stores like Whole Foods off of the Ventura Boulevard, go to Banks, go to more restaurants there. You know, you're not too far away. You're not too far away from Calabasas either. But Topanga itself, it can be a bit isolated and lack a lot of these amenities. It has that really cool feel to it. It's like a very nice place to hang out. Me personally, I don't think I would live in the Topanga Mountains. Just knowing me and knowing what I need to be in an area like Woodland Hills, Calabasas, Santa Monica maybe. Wouldn't live in Malibu either as much as I love it, just because the amenities for someone like me, they're just not enough to keep me satisfied. Overall though, I love Topanga Mountain. Such a beautiful place to hang out. The real estate market here is incredible. The restaurants I mentioned earlier are absolutely incredible. Can't wait to try the Inn of the Seventh Ray. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, especially if you stuck around till the end. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and please give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!